Batman Superman issue 11, Joshua Williamson writing with Clayton Henry on the art. Rounding out this, was this been 3 parts in total?
I think so, yeah.
Ultra Humanite story, which is fun little 3-part, which I think we've all enjoyed. At least we enjoyed the first 2. We'll find out if we all enjoyed this one.
It's safe to say at this point, I think this is a solid B-tier book, and by that I don't mean that the stories are bad.
No,
I
not
mean,
at all.
It's telling these stories that aren't super important. They're just kind of fun romps, and I've got room for that when they're this good, when they're enjoyable.
I mean, I'll say what I said last time. This is a better done example as to what Justice League's been kind of trying to do since Snyder's run ended.
Yeah,
I think it's been doing a better job of it.
I think Justice League maybe had some individual issues which I liked more than maybe any issue of this. But as a whole, in terms of the 2 to 4 issue story arcs that this has been doing since it got over its murky early days, this has been very consistent.
It's just because that first arc was a tie-in to whatever was going on at the
time. I'm not holding that against it.
Yeah, so Batman's being controlled by Ultra Humanite. He's got that sort of atomic skull kind of effect on his cowl.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Superman shows up and demands that he fix it. He's like, nah, Batman's going to blow. Superman seemingly has to kill Batman so he won't blow up with his heat vision.
So I like that.
Even though Matt, any other conversation, Superman shouldn't kill, except when it's Batman. No, I like that. That was good stuff.
What's really bad is the only thing I could think of is, I don't know if you've seen the trailer for season 2 of The Boys yet. There's a new character they're introducing, this female superhero / villain. Who and one of the lines she says to Homelander is, "Laser my effing tits," and that's all I could think too much, just blasting into Batman's chest.
So I liked a lot of the stuff with Ultra Humanite here, in that we thought it was nanotechnology at play and whatnot, and then in a nice fun turn, it turns out Ultra Humanite's brain, from so many times of being downloaded and put into different things, is just kind of a mess, and it's hooked up into this network. And it was such a fun-looking sci-fi image.
I like
the portal tent. The portal tent, because of the atomic skull's fire, apparently almost has, because of the radiation, has like a healing property, where it phase off really fun later. And I do like this. This felt like, as someone that was growing on the atomic skull in Superwoman, for what they were doing, making him part of the Metropolis Science Police and whatnot. I like that this seemed that Williamson's like, no, I'm going to honor Atomic Skull. And I'm going to have Bruce and Clark talk about him. And he was trying to become a good man. And Ultra Humanite got in the way of that and ruined everything. So I love all the stuff that he put into that here.
Joe, honestly, my only thought I was having during this otherwise having fun, I liked that both of them were saying he went out a better person and he went out a hero, all that. But my only thought I was having on this is like, this is kind of a rompy B-level book, and it's a shame that a character seems to have went out in a story like this, and now he's just gone. And so when I got to the ending, and it was like, no, he's fine. He literally gets out of his grave.
Well, once they established that this fire has the healing kind of radiation property to it, I was like, oh, all right, he's fine now. It's been enough time. And then, zombie style, gets up out of the grave, and like Connor said, I need a drink. And he goes off. So, hopefully there is hope for him becoming Go ahead.
There's a couple of bits that reference stuff that's happened in Teen Titans. And it's about a mysterious jailer, and Batman's like, we need to hunt this down.
Which is Robin. It says,
that's okay. Was that the implication that Damian was the jailer?
Yeah, well, actually,
it seemed in that.
I have some insight on this. David, one of our loyal patrons, told me how Teen Titans ended this week.
Yes, David, the bastard that he is.
Yes, maybe it's got to be redheaded. So that's basically said. Batman says, we have to put a stop to this," and it says you'll see Teen Titans Annual 2, I think it is, for the story, which I think was the one that was out this week. Apparently, the end of the issue of Teen Titans this week, Damian and Batman get into a fight, and Damian rips off his R, basically disowning the Robin mantle.
Robin no more.
Yeah, Robin no more. Yes. So So that
such a baby.
Never seen that happen before.
So dramatic.
So
hey, he's a teenager now, Matt. We got to go through this.
Know.
For context sake, in other books, that might come up that he's not like full on Robin anymore. So we'll see.
I'm glad because there was the clear implication that Robin was the jailer in that first panel. And I went, oh, okay, cool.
Well,
and then it got to the end that this was a mystery, and they were, we're going to hunt this person down.
To be fair, though,
like, is it? Or was that a misleading panel?
To be fair, though, I'm pretty sure in the one issue we read of that run before we decided we didn't want to anymore, I think they even set up in that first issue that they were going to start jailing villains.
I don't think I read that issue. I think I left that to you, Max. I didn't want to put myself through it.
But I think they actually set up. I think that entire run has been about the idea of them just jailing the criminals they don't think should be out there, without the justice system. So
fair enough. So it's in keeping with that run, at least. Whether or not that run is to our taste is a different matter, but at least it's consistent.
Yeah. So it seems like a fairly nice little bit of continuity.
Yeah.
And that says Ultra Human X's body gets destroyed, but his brain's still okay, and they've got it.
Yeah. And I'm glad that we've got. Okay, we can do more Atomic Skull stuff soon.
Oh yeah, I'm glad about that
too. I do quite like Atomic Skull. All the stuff that we've done with him in the past in agencies and such has been fun.
You're a DC shell when you with a completely straight face say Atomic Skull is better than Ghost Rider.
It's true, isn't it?
I'm not gonna go that far.
I genuinely believe that, and I'm not saying that Ghost Rider's bad or that there aren't good Ghost Rider stories. Just that I haven't read them. The best Ghost Rider story I've read was the Punisher Ghost Rider killing Thanos mini-series from Donny Cates. That was great.
All right. Well, it says next the Brainiac files return with a old, computer, like mock-up of Brainiac's image. So, again, I'm getting a sense of fun from this. Where they're going to play into the computer angle of it.
I'd expect fun things. I think we should obviously mention the art. Obviously, it's Klein Henry again. We've had him for the past couple of issues. And his pacing's really solid. I think his facial expression is really good. Where he shines.
2-page layout in the middle. It's when Superman sort of flies into Ultra Humanite and sort of does a punch to the chest. I thought that looked quite good.
Yeah, I actually really like the bottom half of that where Ultra Humanite just kind of goes across panels and he's punching Superman out of the panel essentially, with the effect that it has. That's really strong. Of course, there's still the occasional long forehead, indicative of Henry's work at this point. I think that's just a stylistic thing.
Yeah, that's the worst thing about his art, I think. But
but it fills in the B style, almost like it's a B movie. It's a little bit larger than life.
Expressive, cartoony. Like I say, a little over exaggerated in a good way.
For some reason, I thought Matt was going to say it fills in the rest of the panels. Too much open space, so he makes the foreheads bigger so that the heads will take up more space.
You say that, but there has been a lot of discourse on Twitter this week about backgrounds in comics. So it wouldn't have been off topic.
So there you go. We give it, Matt.
I'm going to give this one an 8.
Will you give it, Connor?
It's a 7.5 for me, but I did really enjoy it.
Solid 7 for me, I think. Yeah, I had fun. That was good.